What's up with them big old titties? I'm gonna be playing Little Final Fantasy Tactics. It's kind of a classic game. I don't know how many people have played it, but if you haven't played it, it's probably, it's in my top three, I think, of like favorite Final Fantasy games. Most people probably don't even know about it. It's a little bit separate from the main Final Fantasy series, I'd say, but overall, it's an amazing game. Like I said, I probably put it in my top three in Final Fantasies. Like I like 7 and 8 a lot. Nine's alright, even though I haven't played much. Same with 10. But 6 is by far, like, might be my favorite. But, you know, 6 is just what it is, to be honest. I'll probably not, you know, go through a lot of these opening cutscenes, because some of them they're just long. And they don't really tell you that much overall, so... Oh wait, why am I going to continue? Classic me. I don't have any save data, I swear. I actually don't. Oh, this guy will tell you a little bit about Ramza, a little bit about Delita or Delita, I don't know. Like, I'm not so great with the pronunciations, mostly because I played this game when I was in, like, grade 6 for the first time. I had no idea what this game was. I got my PlayStation modded when I was a little kid, and I had a stack of games, and a few of them were little treasures like Breath of Fire 3 and 4, but this was in there, and I played it, and I just thought it was dumb, and I was like, this isn't the game I'm into. Flash forward, like a year later, I'm in grade 7-ish, and a guy named Matt Sheehan, shout out to him, he said that this is probably one of the best games he's ever played, like one of the best Final Fantasy games, and I thought, how could it be good? I thought it was stupid back in the day. Then I played it. That's my real birthday, by the way. And, oh my god. I fell in love with this game. Like I said, I won't go through that cutscene, because that is all just pointless, whatever. It's credits, but, the music is not by Nobu Uematsu, which is the normal Final Fantasy music guy, but let me tell you, the music is... Whew, you'd swear it's by Nobu. It's so good. It's just great. Please help us, sinful children of Ivalice. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it, you know. Freaking Ophelia. Just a pawn. And if you can hear the sound of the text scroll, like, oh, that's so like ASMR shit. I just love the sound of that. And that's Agriaz is the knight. Agriaz is another one of my favorite characters. She's the best. She's just the shit. And that's Skafgarian, as we know. Love him or hate him, he's pretty cool. He just plays the mercenary part. He just wants the money, you know. Hokuton? I don't know. I don't know how to say Hokuton, but you know, that's what Hokuton? I don't know. I forget how I pronounced it when I was a kid. Yeah, there's a whole, like, we're supposed to protect the princess, and this guy just, you know, he's like, whatever, I just want money, bitch. So, this game has an amazingly deep story. I don't even quite understand it all, but I understand, like, the most part of it, so... There's a whole, like, lion war, like, two sides to the war, and, you know, everyone's just using each other for pawns. Like, Goltana, he might be involved in, you know, the other side, let's be honest. So, yeah. Well, what do we gotta do to make money? Yeah. And by this point, Ramza, he's part of, like, a noble family and all that shit, but he's not a knight now. He's just a mercenary. Because this is, like, later on. This is, like, chapter 2. You get the whole, like, once you actually get back to this chapter, and you get the whole, like, storyline, oh my god, the game starts to get so good. Like, the game's a little slow in chapter 1, but most of the easy fights, or most of the first fights are pretty easy, so they shouldn't take me too long to do them. And if I do have to farm, I'll do it off screen, kind of a deal. Freaking Goltanis, man, he's such an idiot. Because, oh man, back when I played this game, It just made no sense to me. Because I was like, why are these people just walking in place and shit? And why can I only control one person? Because this is just like a fake fight, basically. It's basically a tutorial fight. You can't make money that way. There's a really good part when you get to steal well, you don't get to, you have to have the appropriate shit, but I might do it in this playthrough if I get to do it. Steal Gafgarian's bloody sword, or blood edge or some shit. Kill them, don't leave survivors. What do you mean? We don't need to kill them? It's like, they're not just gonna leave us alone, and Gafgarian won't get paid. We're gonna make sure Gafgarian gets paid, right? I mean, I'd feel bad if he didn't. See, that's like super cool. I always thought it was cool, but I could never do that because it only lets you control Ramza, which Ramza just walks and just does nothing. Like, if I walk up here, I'm just gonna get fucked, but oh well. Doesn't really matter that much. Wait, does that accumulate? Just do that and gain some physical attack. And Agriaz does her own shit. Because that's the only problem with this game, is you can't train your normal classes to be these special classes like Agriaz and Gafgarian. The way they're the White Knight, or she's a Holy Knight, and he's a Dark Knight. You can't have that classes with your other normal people that you get. So it kind of makes the people you get in your party not so worth it by the end of the game, because, say, spoilers, Agriaz and maybe other people might, you know, show up later on and join your party. It's one of the best parts of the game, to be honest. I mean, I can't stop saying one of the best parts of the game. There's going to be too many of those. Jeez, they're drilling Ramza a new one right now. I really don't have much control over anything, so... They do have super awesome names. That guy's name is Dish. Fuchs. Like, they have super funny names, I find. Like I said, this is overall just like tutorial stuff. I wish I could like at least control Rad or those two chicks. Just going to town on Ramza. Who knew Rad had magic? Missed. Come on, Gafgarian, just do some shit. He knew he was... Okay, Night Sword always. I thought he was gonna do some black magic. Sometimes he does that shit. Oof. Yeah, and that move like drains life. That's one of the best parts about it. That's why Gafgarian is particularly hard to fight against. Not like you have to fight him a lot. I mean, I forget how many times you might have to fight him, but... You know, like I said, I'm kind of spoiling some of this shit, but if you don't know it, like... It's just, there's lots of ups and downs when it comes to the game, really. Like, when it comes to alliances. You think everyone's your friend in this game, and basically everyone stabs you in the back. Not really, but... It really does have a, I don't even know what to kind of call it to, but it's almost like a Game of Thrones style thing where people want to be on top, you know, that type of a thing, and not everyone can be on top, so don't do 36. Damn. Oh well, it's not like that'll destroy the game or anything. These guys are on the ropes. But yeah, like I said, most of the early fights aren't too difficult, so I'll probably get through them, but there's a few in particular, like the Gorland execution site's pretty tough, but whew, the Weegraf fight, and oh my god, some of those get really tough, so don't really want to have to talk about them. Gotta love Don't Act. Now all they can do is move, basically. Good job, Rad. Even though they were basically just gonna die next turn anyway. Now, the Knight and the Chemist. Oh, good job, Gafgarian. That totally matters in the grand scheme of things. You leveling up. See, I can't even do anything because Ramza's knocked out. This is all just an auto-scripted fight, so... Enjoy. Just give them the Stasis Sword. Love that one. Classic maneuver. Sometimes that makes them not be able to act or don't move, I think. I think it's Don't Act. Might be Don't Move. Fuck, I can't remember. Either way, it's a nice little extra effect that pops up. Once you get, there's a character you can get later on who's like pretty much one of the most broken characters in all of games. Orlando. He's freaking awesome. He's is he a holy swordsman or an all swordsman? Basically, you can learn every single sword technique. Like, he can learn that knight sword technique that Gafgarian's doing. He can learn all of them. There's a few of them that are really unique, that break your armors and all that stuff. Like, this game has a lot of depth. That's why it's so sad they didn't, like, implement your normal party members being able to get some of these secret knight classes. Like, there's Divine Knights and, what is, Ramsa's brother Zalbag is like an Arc Knight or something like that. Like, there's so many cool little classes that you can't unlock that are not in the normal job set, so it's just sad. Master of all swords, cut energy, knight sword. That's all the you're not getting any more good dialogue. I cannot provide anything like that. I'm not one of those like narrator guys who just, oh, you know, we'll talk about the narrations. What an annoying princess. Wait. Blame yourself for God. What a bitch. Well. Oh God. It's not Delita or anything. You know, jeez. The plot really thickens. You have no idea who that is, but Delita's like he's just one of the strongest characters in this game, I'd say. Like, story-wise and everything, he's just amazing. I love him. See? Now we're going back to the very beginning, before the Lion War. Well, this is the very first when the Lion War breaks out. Many soldiers who returned from the war had little money, no jobs, and no more pork chops for the children. See, that's why you don't improv jokes. See, oh, and this is like, it goes so slow. It's one of the only problems when you can't, like, not like I want to just blam, skip everything. Certain things force you to be a little bit, you know, slower on the draw. It's basically, you know, there's just rebellion and shit going on. Like, when there's two there's just two sides to a big war, there's going to be conflict within, you know, the nations. Like, robbery and murder and, you know, all that shit are just commonplace in Ivalice, you know. Who would expect it? See, I never know when to call that Garland or Garland. I used to call it Garland, but maybe it could be Garland? I don't think so. I was thinking it's like Garlic City. Who knows? Chapter 1, The Meager. And if you're a meager person, you shouldn't be watching. Just get out of here. So yeah, like I said, this like kind of starts slow. It's all just like, oh, you're a cadet and you gotta, you know, work your way up kind of a thing. Like, not really, but it's like, yeah. Basically, the Death Corps are a pain in everyone's side right now. And, yeah. I think they're trying to capture someone or something. There's Prince Larg and Marquess Elmador. Like, those are... No, not Elma. Elmador, yeah. Those are two big names. Yeah, shortage of men who need as cadets. See, these are, like, that's your, like, legit party. That's who you start with. When I first played this game, I didn't even know you could fucking, like, put people in it and shit. It's ridiculous. As you know, barbarians are rapidly decreasing here. Traitorous Death Corps. You know, everyone's just bad. If your name is the Death Corps, you know, you're just assumed to be Pagans. Pagans. Whisper, whisper. Exposition, exposition. That we'll never get to see. How sad. Ready your swords. A gang of tortured thieves that snuck into the town and just take them out. Basically, like, another warm-up style fight. This one's, like, super easy, from what I remember. So, yeah. Save there, bang. Yeah, like I said, it's not that tough, so... It'll still take a little bit, but I don't want to, you know, make the entrance episode be super short. Because, like I said... This is a decently long game, kind of starts slow. Like, you move yourself around, but it makes sense to be there. Back in the day, like I said, I didn't know that you could have extra people out and shit. So, yeah. I guess I'll just have this for now. Because that's the normal lineup I have. If someone ends up dying, I'm not gonna get it. I really don't care that much, because... In this game, it's not... I mean, levels matter. So you can get extra skills, but levels give you skills, but your equipment is what gives you like extra health and stuff like that. So as long as you equip people with good equipment, they kind of will fill the bank. Is that what people say? I don't know. But yeah, another little scuffle. You guys are little nobles. We'll fuck you up. I don't know. It's shit. Go Delita. I can't control you, but you usually just do random shit. As long as you don't die. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think if he goes down, he doesn't even, like, get the countdown to losing himself. Or to, like, losing the character. He just gets the little sparkle cloud above his head that he's knocked out. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, like I said, music is pretty good. It's all triumphant and shit. There's plenty of other good, slower-paced ones, and... You throw a rock at me? Marlene? Ramsey, watch out, don't rush them. Don't patronize me, I'm a Biolov. See, it's Biolov? I don't know. I never know how to pronounce it. Biolov, I think that's how you pronounce it, but... Whatever. It'll be just Ramza is what I'm going to be calling him, obviously. But yeah, he's like, I don't think he's a full one. I think he's like a half-brother or something like that, so he doesn't really matter that much overall. But he's pretty key. He ends up playing way more of a part in the story than he should, let's be honest. It's all based on Delita in a way. His decisions don't make things that easy, but it's not about making things easy. Right, I think if I just kinda... Yeah, all these guys don't have anything cool like Throwstone, so I might as well just... Not Bum Rush, but... Yeah, Bum Rush. Like, just like Delita said. Don't rush them. I'm just gonna do it, man. What do you expect? And you should probably go back here, too, because that guy will be coming around the back. See, they all have equip change, which is so good to have. Not equip change, it's not like a... Whoa. Did he hit him before? Yeah, he must have hit him before. I was like, how did he one-shot him? Jesus. Good retreat on that Delita. Good retreat. Those chemists, like, the way their hair, I always thought it looked like a hat or something. I never, like, understood it. It's funny as shit. But, yeah. I kind of want to push her off the top there, but last time... I remember doing something like that. It didn't push them. I just hit dash, and it did shit, so it kind of left me a little pissed. Can I go here? Ooh, hit the chemist. You want to hit that chemist. Get rid of that bastard quick. He just heals. You don't want him around. Okay, chemist on chemist action? No. No one really needs a potion. I could throw one at Ramza maybe, but I think he was only hit once. This guy back here. Might as well go around on this dude. Screw it. Don't really have anything I can use on him at that range, so that sucks. But I got the first hit on her up here, so I'll be able to double team that other guy pretty soon. Alright, Ramza. Oh, I can't get that. Oh, I can. Is he gonna die in one hit? 25. I don't know if Ramza can do a 25. He might do a 24. Let's do it though. 20. Shit. He's plugging a potion now. But I can handle that. 31. Oof. I'm not even like recognizing my own guys' names because these guys have little names, which they're all pretty funny. Some of them. Whenever I used to get custom characters, there was one or two guys that I always used to like the names of because I just had cool default names, so I always renamed them. There's one guy was named Xander for a knight. I don't know why that was like cool, but it was. I thought it was cool at the time. Xander for a knight, and I forget what the Zozo or something I think was the name I had for a buddy that was a wizard or a summoner, like a mage of some type. So yeah. Let's see who's. Can I move? Well, I'll just hit her and move. That seems like to be the best option. Maybe the only option at this point. Can I hide over here? He can probably still get me, but whatevs. I'll be able to chemist myself, hopefully. Okay, what were you gonna do? You're probably just gonna finish her off. That's what I would do. Yeah, job levels and XPs, like, they all matter, but in these early stages, like I said, most of these fights are easy enough. Okay, he's healed himself. Okay, I'm gonna hit and run on this one. Hit, and then run over towards the chemist, because you don't want him to heal the other peeps, just want to box him in. And let's just get rid of this guy, quick. Bang, bang. And go here and throw a heal to my dude. The good thing about chemists, you get that throw. I should have swung the camera around for dramatic effect, but you're not getting that, I'm sorry. Yeah, Delita, I need you to move up and get that guy a little bit. Should have moved up closer even though you're throwing a rock, bro. Come on. So we got two guys left, I think. Man, I just healed him, please. Get your dagger out of me. The fucking punch. Well played, sir. Yeah, I'm probably in the best place just to hit and run. Doesn't make that much sense to run, but I need to get more positioning so these guys can move in. Does he got a sword? Come on. Ooh. The crit. And the knockover. Knockback, I should say. I don't know. Jeez, this chick's weak. Even though she's got a sword, she's still only hitting frickin' 12s. Come on, Ramza. Miss this fool off. Ooh. Job level up for Squire. Not like Squire's even good. And like you even get to knife him. Get some extra XPs for you, bud. That chemist will eventually become my mage, I think. Words of wisdom. Do you just live an honest life? I mean, let's be honest, like, it could be a lot harder to lead an honest life depending on your upbringing, but that's not for me to determine, my friends. Well, it is for Ramza. Good on him. Now, yeah, this is the whole map thing. I think when I go move, there's a cutscene in the castle, or the Garland, anyway. But right now I'm just going to go to the fitting rooms, and I think just give him a broadsword. Fucking yeah, I don't end up using those two on the end yet, so let's do that. And do I already have a... Yeah. Oh, no. Formation. Yeah, I knew you always get a mithril knife from that shit, so it's a good idea to go equip that. How much monies do I have? I couldn't see. Because I know the battle boots are really good, but can I get them here? Oh, I can't. Well, what the fuck? Let's get 2 potions, because I'm a baller like that. Honestly, fuck, I have 4,200. Get 2 more. Just, you know, I'm freaking feeling just a little bit. Yeah, why do I... well, okay. 12's enough anyway. That was very... I couldn't make up my mind, man. How could I just not make up my mind? Alright, let's just save, and I'll end this here for now, because I don't want to make them too long on the episodes, but, you know. If you like it, you know, do all your YouTube fapping, and I'll be back with some more.